Hi everybody, I am Ruuqo, and today I'm going to be talking about Furry Fandom and apparently Furry Fandom Restoration. Lately, I've been hearing nothing about Furry Fandom Restoration, and I'm really getting sick and tired of hearing about it. The Furry Fandom does not have a bad name to say, while I can agree to disagree with that comment right there, but the Furry fandom is always going to have the stereotypes that are out there. You can't get rid of it. There's no way to get rid of it as long as the media exists, as long as Google exists, as long as the internet exists, as long as, everything else exists. So, the only way you can really change somebody's opinion about furries is if you directly go after their opinion, I guess you could say. You could hear their opinion out about, how they view furries, what they think about furries. If they know about furries, then, hear them out. If they don't know about furries, then that's a bonus for you, because then you can, when they do know about furries, you can just basically take their opinion and turn it into basically nothing, and not really change their opinion, but you can to explain to them all the good that is in the fandom, and avoid mentioning all the, dark side and the bad things that happen in the fandom, such as the porn and the pornographic art and, all the yiffing and shit. The real thing you really want to do is explain to people how not all furries are like that. While we do have a few bad apples out there, I would say more than a few, actually. It's always going to be there. You can't get rid of it. You could sit there and talk about the furry fandom to anybody, and all they would have to do is just go home and Google it and see all this porn pop up on the frickin' page, and they're going to be like, oh, so these are just a bunch of sex-craved perverts who's into really wild, kinky shit. Well, I wouldn't even bother with those types of people, because then you're not going to change their opinion. If you can take someone's opinion and just kill it, then that would be great, because you want people to be like, oh, hey, it's a furry, he's cool, and you don't want them to be all, oh, don't let your kids near them because they're fur fags. I've actually stumbled upon a website, not recently, but a while ago, that was anti-furry. They are against furries. They hand out pamphlets to parents to read to their kids, so that way they can keep their kids and their other family members, I guess you could say, away from furries, which I find hilarious myself. I can post a link below the video in the info box, or whatever you want to fucking call that. I have read the website. It's quite funny. It's basically the same type of website as GodHatesFags.com. It's just all anti-furry stuff. The Furry Fandom Restoration, there's really nothing to restore. We've gone and donated money. We've gone and done all this other stuff, but as long as people in the news keep talking about furries, and as long as things that happen in the furry fandom get out there and go public instead of staying in the furry fandom like they should, then there's going to be those stereotypes, there's going to be those haters, there's going to be those anti-furries, no matter what. If you want to kill those stereotypes, it's best to just, what happens in the fandom stays in the fandom, just like whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's the same concept. So, don't publicly talk about furries, and don't publicly talk about the art, don't publicly talk about yiffing, because then that's just going to cause people to say, oh, you're into that? I've noticed a lot of people lately have associated bestiality with furries. I've seen comments and shit of people comparing pedophiles to furries, which is just beyond fucking crazy. But those of you who keep causing drama and arguments over the Furry Fandom Restoration, there is nothing to restore. What damage has been done, and you can't fucking get rid of it. So stop with the fucking posts, stop with the boo-hooing. The only thing you can really do is help change people's minds. If you're going to be a hypocrite and talk about Furry Fandom Restoration, talk about how people need to stop talking about this yiffing and all the furry porn and stuff, then don't turn around and do it yourself. Okay? So, just stop. Simple as that. It's better to just let things die out than to actually fight them head on, because the more you fight them head on, the more people are going to be like, oh, well, these furries are just flipping out. That's, they're easy to troll. We're just going to add more fuel to the fire. They're just going to add more fuel to the fire. So don't give those people the opportunity. It's best to just quit bitching and move on. So that's my opinion. I think next time I talk about something, I'll talk about something a little more different, I think, and hopefully I can talk a little right. Ruuqo out.